Welcome back, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic dream. I'm out here walking the precious animal Hope, but I don't know what to do. There are so many choices and I just don't know. But you know, some choices can be as easy as where I'm gonna put Bob. But there's even more larger choices. Like, I can continue working in Quartzsite, or I can decide to quit and focus more on the channel. You know, back in the normal world, I never really had to, worry too much on the choices that I made, whether that was to leave a job or to pick a job. It was usually you find a job, that's one that you did, no questions about it. But in this life, you get so many choices, so many. And you got to figure out and you got to think which one you want to do, which road you want to go down. And it can be a little overwhelming, or at least it is for me, because I don't know what to do. Because if I focus more on the channel, maybe I won't have to work camp as much. Maybe this could be my full-time job. Don't know. It's one of the unknowns, you know? Kind of like with my two opportunities that I have in the summer. I can either be going to Oregon for land and leisure, or I could be going to KOA in Colorado. Two separate type of places, two separate type of future outcomes, and it's difficult. It is very, very difficult to make choices and decisions when you are presented with so many different avenues that you could take, and each one could lead to a different life and a different outcome. Like KOA would be good because they're nationwide, but they're not very van friendly. They prefer 10 years or newer RVs. Land and Leisure are more open to custom rigs like vans and things like that without an age limit. So there's that. You know, my life in the nomadic community, I got to think about how it's going to impact me 5 years from now with the choices that I make today. Even though this life is more about freedom and going with the flow, there still has to be a backbone, a path that I'm trying to get to. So, I don't know, maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's work camping, maybe it's camp hosting. I don't know. Maybe I travel just on the East Coast. Maybe I travel just on the West Coast or internationally. I don't know. I'm currently in a crossroads of anything. Literally anything is possible. The whole world is at my doorstep. And then I have to decide where I want to go, what I want to do, who I want to be. That's a lot. But it's not just the choices of the work that you do or the places that you need to go for work. It's also the people that you interact with. The people that you surround yourself with in this lifestyle can have a drastic impact on your future. It's no different than in the real normal world, where if you hang out with the wrong crowd, you're probably not going to turn out well. And if you hang out with a more responsible crowd, then your outcome is usually going to be a lot better. And the same thing's true with the Nomad community. You got all those same levels of people. You got all those same levels of choices. So there's just a lot more choices and decisions that you need to make before you start this journey, while you are doing this journey. And you always gotta foreshadow, you always gotta think about tomorrow and the next day on how the choice and the decision you make today is going to impact your life tomorrow. It can be pretty overwhelming. It really can be overwhelming. It's like the choice to sell the camper next year, to buy a van, to be more mobile. That's a huge decision in itself. It's sometimes overwhelming. So I'm going from something that's super spacious to essentially something just a tad bit larger than a truck that I'll be living in. It's going to have everything that I need in it. But that drastically changes my nomadic life, my journey. You know, that's going to limit some job opportunities that I may want to do because I'll be in a van and not in a normal camper. It's all choices. So I can go on for days about the choices. But if you have any more questions about choices in this lifestyle, or you can comment the choices you have had to make for this lifestyle, drop them down below. But I gotta get to work because I'm choosing to go to work. And until tomorrow, guys, see you later, and choose wisely. Bye.